All right, a little more water there, and yes, the quinoa is actually ready for harvest. Oh, that's wonderful. I wonder if Tare is actually going to be able to teach me something really good to make out of it. A little bigger than the other pseudo cereals, so we don't lose it as much. Fun to eat. All right, so we've got the wild quinoa. It's actually worth quite a bit, but I wonder if turning it into some sort of dish would help us out with making the clan prosper even more. But then again, maybe I'm not a very good cook yet, and that's why the clan sort of, passes up on all of the food I make and doesn't give me as much contribution for finished food as they do for just putting the raw stuff in there. But hello everyone, and welcome back to our wild gardens here in Roots of Pacha, where we are very busy watering up all of the plants needing our attention. At least I would be. There we go. If we had enough water. And today I actually do want to start working on trying to find a way to get even more water for all of our wonderful plants. Oops, okay, so apparently I can't get water from the river there. That's fine. By searching out the hardwood using the fancy new axe that Acre was actually able to create for us. There we go. And also, the clan has actually done some updating. Okay, oh, there we go. Now the wild wheat's ready for harvest. Yes! Oh my goodness, we just got a whole bunch more wild wheat seeds yesterday too, when we popped up into the savannah. I suppose we'll go ahead and just plant these and cross our fingers that we're going to be able to harvest them in time. But how much do we know about the wild wheat? I don't think we know a ton about it yet. But we're getting there, and with a little bit more harvested, then Grandpa will be able to teach us quite a bit more about how long it takes to grow these plants and the seasons and other aspects. And for potatoes, we know that it will grow and yield potatoes only once after 6 days while in season. I wonder what happens when we gain more knowledge about the potatoes. Does something change? Like, now that we know how quick it grows, and now that we know like what season it grows in, what more is there to learn about it? Maybe how to apply the piles of mammoth poop I keep finding, because that would be very useful indeed. All right, well, all of that is now planted. And how are you doing this morning, Primcone? Slowly but surely building up a relationship with her. I think, you know what, if my instincts are saying anything, I think we might be able to breed Primcone. Wow, that's gonna be hard, but we might be able to breed Primcone once we get to like a full, this heart thing right here. That's my guess. That's my guess for when you can go ahead and actually have our wonderful animals, hopefully make more wonderful animals together. Let's also put these beet seeds down. And then off we go. So I've got plenty to keep my pockets quite busy. Do I want to save this wheat? With this cereal, we can feed 10 clans, maybe more. It makes great flour that grows in size when mixed with water. So maybe I should actually check real quick. Going off, what Tare has taught me about how to cook. If we had cheese, we could make that. Eggplant and sesame. Any grain, any fat, and any dried fruit, any squash, any vegetable, and any meat, seaweed, which I still haven't figured out how to get, the red meat, which we can get from our hunter, eggs and potatoes, and carrots can make this one, onions, garlic. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can use the wheat for anything right now, so I think it's better off in the hands of somebody a little bit more experienced than I am. So we'll just plunk that down into contributions. And then we'll take a little peek at how all of the villagers' houses look now that they apparently have torches. Because rumor has it that the clan is now prospering, so all buildings, clan added torches to all buildings so it's easier to find their way home at night. Huh. We'll have to see what that looks like in the morning, and if that means that I need to go ahead and actually try adding some torches around my home. Tare still needs a day to go ahead and figure out how that juicer might work. The milker is finished with Acre, so we'll go talk to her in just a second. And speaking of milking things and our ibex, Oka actually suggests that today is a great day to race. Jasper, are you up for a race? It might be kind of fun to be able to win one. Just show off to everybody in town, like, look at us. Whoa! Cute! So this is how you know it's a good race day. All right, Jasper, we're gonna have to participate in that now. Just way too curious. Also, hey Garrick, I wonder why some plants grow new every year while others, like trees, grow back. I mean, that's a thoughtful question. Would you like a milk thistle? How interesting. All right, probably a neutral response to milk thistle, but I will take, no, I wanted that datura flower. But I will take that because, you know, milk thistle, actually, the clan, nobody really has any trouble with their digestion right now, it seems, so it's not really worth that much in contributions. But the wild quinoa, the potatoes, the wheat, that's probably going to make everybody really happy with us. Which means that I hopefully will be able to get even more tools, even more really wonderful things to decorate with. And even more plants and flowers for my wonderful wild gardens and my home. Honestly, I can't believe I've held out so long without getting the flower beds and just putting them all over town. Hey, Acre, here's your new tool. I made it, so it's going to last for years. Yay! Maybe we'll go visit Primcone and see if I can actually, like, milk her in just a second. A simple vase used for milk and liquids. Interesting. All right. And Acre, I could have used you holding still for a second longer, but that's okay. Jisoo loved pine cones as a kid. I wonder if she still does. Okay, that's hilarious, and I definitely have to investigate that. And Acre doesn't know how to upgrade the tools, but I do want to see if we can actually figure out where the hardwood is hiding. And something tells me maybe it's the pine trees. All right, and if that's the case, then I might want to go cut down some pine trees before we race Jasper. And up we go. We have to check on the northern farm real quick. Gathering up our beans! Yay! The beans are ready. And we'll water the abundant tomato fields. I still think it's really kind of funny how I ended up... Oh, cool! We know more about beans now! What have we learned? It will grow and yield beans after 4 days, then every 5 days while in season. Got it. So not the fastest, but not bad either. And having the legumes is very helpful for health, I think. All right, water these. And then maybe we will do our racing, but after we investigate to see if the hardwood is from the pine trees. And I'll keep a whole bunch of these extra gifts, potential gifts I should say, in my pockets just in case we run into some of those other clan members from the other clans, or in case we run into you know, one of our clan members we haven't given a gift yet this month or this week. Uh-oh, here we go. Something's happening. Siri, I could use your help. Hey, Garrick. I was thinking about branches in the wind. The tips of the branches swing more than the parts of the trunk. So I thought, what if the same force could be applied to move something like this stump? But it keeps slipping. I don't quite follow, Garrick, but I appreciate your enthusiasm, so I'll help. I know. Siri, can you hand me that rock? Garrick's a thinker, all right. Thanks. I think if I can pivot on the rock, it will let me use force from up here, down there. It works! Now what to call it? A forcer? A pusher? A lifter? That's it! A lifter. How fun! You know, a lot of the clan treats me like I'm weird. But that was such a great idea! I know. Sometimes I don't think I explain my ideas well. Okay, there might be some validity to that, but it's just a matter of perhaps show don't tell. It's like all the words want to come out at once and then I'm not sure what to say. Oh boy, I really feel that. I just wish people like Jin and Prob saw me as someone who's helpful in the clan too. Maybe I'm too shy. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for helping me out. I appreciate it. No problem, Garrick. Wow. Did we find out something that he loves, or was he just like, sure, I'll take your milk thistle? Garrick, don't be so desperate for friends that you think milk thistle is good enough for your friendship. I will get you something more like better, something that's more useful than milk thistle, Garrick. I really love learning more about all of our clanmates too, because like Jisoo likes pine cones, and oh, it doesn't look like the Yeah, it doesn't look like the Mograni clan are actually here right now, because they like to camp out over here, if I remember correctly. Oh, and actually, I guess we can experiment on the whole are the pine trees the hardwoods thing, and they look like the right color. Oh, hey, Jizu! It's nice having so many resources nearby. Everything's just easier here, right? Also, do you still like pine cones? Inquiring minds want to know. What a neat gift! Oh my gosh, she does still like pine cones. That's so cute! Alright, let's see. So, Jizu, do you love pine cones? She loves pine cones! Wow! So we've actually gotten very lucky because we figured out she loves citronella and she loves wild pine cones. That is an easy peasy gift. I wonder if there's anyone else who's like just really in love with pine cones, because I could be their best friend. I could put pine cones in my hair because I'm already looking like a tree, right? And then we could just go ahead and we could just work from there. Oh, that's adorable. Jasper, as cute as it is that you want to go ahead and hang out with Jizu, we do have some projects to do, like collecting more wild pine cones, waving at the bunnies, and then maybe cutting down one of these trees. I hesitate to do so, but maybe we'll find a good spot that seems a little... Oh, hey! Wow, even more of the ibex. I love their spots. It's so much fun to see how spotty they can get. I mean, the wild bunnies live in this area and I don't want to wreck their home. They probably rely on those pine trees maybe for shelter. Or alternatively, maybe the hawks go ahead and roost in the pine trees and they wouldn't mind if one or two of those trees disappeared. The bunnies who actually live behind my home, in real life, if we're dreaming of another land in another world, actually really don't react to the hawks, which surprises us, but it's true. And let's see, can I cut this down? We saw a red-tailed hawk, or red-shouldered hawk, I should say, which doesn't usually eat rabbits around here. Normal wood! Okay, so this is not the wood I'm looking for. And that makes me wonder, so if this isn't the kind of wood I need, and it's hardwood I'm looking for, does that mean... I wonder, wait a second. So maybe it means the trunks on our wild garden area, our little farm, is actually where I'm supposed to go ahead and collect that wood from. Oh my goodness, see, this is why I need Garrick and his friendship, because maybe that connection would have been obvious to him from the get-go. All right, we'll ride up and we will check. And I wonder, now that it's getting closer to the end of season, if I should be putting, oh, actually, I think I saw someone. Hey, Vok. Giving gifts honors Pacha as well as the recipient. Is that a hint you would like some lavender? Can you feel it? The energy inside? Thanks. You're welcome. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a hint. But also probably advice on how to make sure we're making friends and really fitting in with the rest of the clan. Alright, some potato seeds. Oops, I did not mean to attune this piglet. I went to pick a potato and got a piglet instead. You know what? That's okay. There you go, little one. Thank you for wanting to be my friend, because that was really, really cute. I'm glad that, like, your very giant, huge tusked parent is pleased with me and not unhappy with me being, you know, next to you, because that could end very badly for everybody involved. Ooh, the parsley. I think I saw more parsley growing down by where Jizu was hanging out too. And I think the rose hips and the quinoa. Oh, and the puppies! Oh, hang in there, little wild wolves. I need to have more room for you guys to be able to make a home. Back at my home, but maybe one day. All right. Gosh, and I guess we'll go back home and we will actually try poking some of the stumps that are in the fields then. And maybe that's where we're supposed to be getting all of the hardwood from. Because if I could have a bigger bucket, then I could put down more seeds. And if I could have more seeds, then I could have more sesames. I could have more onions. I could have more of everything. And hopefully one day Tare will be able to teach us how to cook well enough that means the clan would be enjoying some really good food. All right. Come along, Jasper. I could gather some flint right now, but I don't think it's the time. And let's actually go see if we're able to collect up the hardwood from the field instead. I wonder if I should keep my bean as well. Hey, Grab. Shouldn't Oka teach the wolves that Jen is the leader and not her? It's disrespectful. Huh. I mean, that's an interesting concept, Grab. Would you like parsley? Okay, I'm kind of nervous to give him parsley, but I'm gonna do it. You remembered my birthday. Thank you. Oh, boy. Yep, sure did. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's race day. Oh wait, and aren't we supposed to talk? Ah, Jasper, I forgot it was race day for you. Did we miss the race? We missed the race. I can't believe we missed race day. But also I can believe we missed race day because it's me. Ah, darn it. All right, well, maybe, hey Jen, I thank Pacha for Oka's strong animal spirit every day. That's really good, Jen. Would you like a bean? Thank you, Siri. All right. Not too impressed with my contributions today. Got it. But I can at least turn in the mushrooms that nobody seems to like. And the parsley is actually worth quite a bit. The pine cones. I'll hold on to everything else. And back into the fields. Well, I also want to say hello to Avada. I like my alone time, but there's something nice about sharing a home with so many people. And Vada, we want to try to convince you to go ahead and stay. I really should start keeping a supply of sun-dried tomatoes on hand for her, since they're one of her favorite things. All right, so back to our experiments then. And maybe we'll be able to actually go ahead and take a moment to use the new pail that we just got as a milker for Primcone. And we'll see if she puts up with that or not. All right. Jasper, oh hey, there's Primcone. Okay, so she's inside. Jasper, I probably could have brought you inside. It's so dirty in here. Oh my good word. Oh my gosh, and there's horns. You mean they just dropped horns for me? Oh my goodness. Okay, that was really cool. I'm very happy about that. Let's go get Jasper and put him inside with Primcone. You guys are so cool. Okay, no, I don't want to play. I did it. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go, Jasper. I completely forgot I needed to clean up for you guys, and I'm really sorry about that. There. And there's the flute played for them, so hopefully they'll feel a little bit better. And here's the milker. We actually have ibex milk! Yes! It is worth so much contribution. A milk that is a bit sour, but nutritious. Oh my goodness! Okay, that's gonna be really great to go ahead and give to our clan tomorrow. We can totally show off and like be like, haha, look what we have managed to go ahead and gather. And where are the stumps? Also, I sort of want to see if everybody actually added... Did anyone actually add lights to their houses like they said they would? I mean, maybe? If you want to call that, like, adding enough torches to light up the village. I, for one, still have a very hard time seeing where we're going. But maybe when we go to sleep tonight, we'll be able to see what the village wants to work on as our next project altogether. Also, where are all the stumps? I could have sworn we had stumps. Do we not have stumps? Did I just make up the idea of having stumps? Huh. Huh. I could have sworn that there were tree stumps as well that we needed to worry about, like, getting out of the way. But maybe it's just giant boulders. Or maybe I need to be very, very risky, whoops, and try to cut down one of the trees. Like one of these trees in the village. Ooh, I could do that. I could do that. Thank goodness there's a stump. Oh, good. I don't have to go ahead and try to make a very painful decision. We're gonna do a little experiment now. Nope. Okay. So, I really hate to do this. But this is going to be the experiment to see, is this the hardwood I'm looking for? I'm so sorry, tree. Yay! So that means in the morning, hopefully I'll be able to go ahead. I don't want to cut that one down. Okay, I'll cut this one down, even though it's hard. Oh, and I'm out of stamina. Is this where the milk is going to come in useful? But it's worth so much. But you know what? It's gonna be so worth it. All right. Thank you very much, Primcone. Thanks to you, we're gonna be able to go ahead and hopefully have enough hardwood. Come on. No! I'm out of energy again. I might need to start keeping some of these food bits on hand just for me. I could go ahead and like shovel lavender into my mouth and hope that's enough. Maybe? Okay. And then was that enough to get me there? No! Alright, probably time to go ahead and just call it a night, even though we finally figured out how we can go ahead and get the resources we need to make our water bucket. I just, you know, needed to do the sacrilegious thing and be bold enough to cut down some of our trees. Also, I absolutely am the only one in the village now who doesn't have torches outside of my little house. A little embarrassed about that. But with the contributions we gained today, the clan's next project is laundry. Oh my gosh, and look at how close we got to doing that already. That's adorable. Look at this! And with the massive amount of contributions that we just contributed, I'm pretty sure we're actually going to be able to maybe at least get a torch or two to put outside. And I might even start dreaming about upgrading one day our animal hut and definitely getting a water bucket. Oh, I love this. It's just so satisfying to be able to do more and more as everyone helps each other out. Also, oh, there's Rabbit Hop. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. And speaking of helping each other out, I wonder, maybe I should go and gather some of the resources that I know we can get. Let's see. Actually, maybe I should go and talk to Tare. Of course. All right, you guys. When we come back, we are going to be... Oh, and it's raining, so I have a free day. Even more, like, wondrous. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. And we've got some wild tomatoes, so now apparently... Whoops. I'm going to go back to sleep, and that's not going to have happened. And when we come back, I will totally not have just cut down my tomato plant. Not at all. You never saw anything. That's totally not what happened, friends. So, let's go back to sleep. That totally didn't happen. And I will see you guys next time for more tomato picking, and we'll talk to Tare. We'll go ahead and we will actually clean our animal shed because I feel really bad that our animals have been unfortunately living in filth. We'll gather up the last of the hardwood we need, and we'll talk to Acre again about upgrading our bucket. So, thank you guys so much for joining Carrot Hop and I on this adventure. If you could, do please leave a like for not destroying tomato plants, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!